While the 4 sandwiches currently on Subway's breakfast menu may not seem very extensive, there's a lot you might not know about Subway's breakfast offerings, from menu changes and store availability to what's really in their sandwiches. Here's the truth about Subway's breakfast. When you think of fast food breakfast options, chances are Subway isn't the first restaurant that crosses your mind. Unlike McDonald's, which opened its doors in 1955 and began officially serving breakfast at all of its locations 22 years later in 1977, it took Subway 45 years in business before they started serving breakfast in 2010. It's no coincidence that the sandwich restaurant chose that year to debut its breakfast offerings either.
Subway now has breakfast!
The financial crisis of 2007 and 2008 that led to the recession hit restaurant sales particularly hard, leading some fast food chains like Subway to break out into new markets in an attempt to increase sales. Introducing breakfast was just one of the ways Subway attempted to expand its markets in the face of hard times. According to a Forbes report, the company opened nearly 6,000 restaurants between 2008 and 2010, right in the midst of the recession. Branching out into an all-new daytime menu offering can be risky. Just ask Wendy's, which has periodically added and then removed breakfast from their offerings over the years. In 2015, then Wendy's CEO Emil Brolick said, "We have tested breakfast many times over the years, and we feel, as virtually the only large national chain that hasn't gotten into breakfast, it's very difficult to enter that space today and commit the kind of marketing resources that we feel would be necessary to really entrench ourselves successfully." Subway, however, found quick success with their breakfast offerings, reporting increased sales that exceeded their expectations. This is likely due in part to how much effort Subway put into promoting their breakfast offerings through a national advertising campaign. The campaign included 15 and 30-second television ad spots, along with radio, social media, and other digital advertisements. Arguably, one of the best things about Subway is that their sandwiches are fully customizable. If the food is available at the restaurant, you can add it to your sandwich. Breakfast sandwiches at Subway are no exception. Not only can you add all the meat your heart desires to your breakfast Sammy, why not add some tomato slices to freshen things up? Or how about one of the assortment of sauces available for any sandwich? While it would be easy to take some of the ingredients in an unhealthy direction, the customization is actually an attempt to keep things healthy.
This one got avocado on it.
Oh, mine had avocado on it.
Wow, how about that?
I don't.
In 2017, Subway came under fire when the results of DNA tests on their chicken revealed a surprise. According to the CBC, Subway's oven-roasted chickens scored just 53.6% chicken DNA, and the chicken strips had just 42.8% chicken DNA. While Subway denied the claims, it makes you wonder just how much egg is in all of their egg-based breakfast sandwiches. It turns out, they aren't much better. According to a Forbes report comparing the eggs at several fast food chains, Subway's eggs contain the most non-egg ingredients. In addition to whole eggs and egg whites, the standard egg omelet patty at Subway contains water, non-fat dry milk, premium egg blend, soybean oil, butter alternative, and an anti-foaming agent, among other ingredients that, well, aren't eggs. Even though Subway's eggs may be more like Franken eggs, they're still pretty tasty. In fact, in a 2012 comparison by Consumer Reports, they beat out the competition for taste. The group tried breakfast sandwiches from chain restaurants Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Subway, and Starbucks before determining that the winner for taste was Subway's egg white and cheese on morning flatbread. According to the report, all the components of the sandwich blended well, with the report going on to call the sandwich's flatbread tender and the egg whites flavorful. Not only that, but Subway's breakfast also beat out the competition for nutrition. Of the 106 total sandwiches tasted across the chains, 6 of the sandwiches received a Consumer Reports rating of very good for nutrition, and all of those were from Subway. Several other Subway sandwiches received a rating of good in terms of nutrition, while no sandwiches from Burger King, Wendy's, or McDonald's rated better than fair for nutrition. It is fast food, after all. If there's anything we've learned from the success of limited-time offerings at fast food chains, like the McDonald's McRib, it's that consumers get bored with the same old thing and want to branch out with their food. This is probably why Subway decided to test out a new option for their breakfast sandwiches in early 2018. For a limited time in select Southern California locations, customers had the new option of getting their Subway breakfast sandwiches on round croissants. While not all of Subway's sandwiches were available on the croissants, consumers were excited by the new option, leading some to hope they would eventually become available nationwide. If nothing else, it seemed like a solid attempt to breathe new life into Subway's breakfast options. In 2018, shortly after Subway began testing their new croissant breakfast sandwiches, the chain revealed they had begun letting their franchises opt out of the previously mandatory 7 a.m. start time and egg sandwiches.
How could you?
I got a phone call. Todd.
According to Bloomberg, Subway's decision to back away from the breakfast market was due to competition from other restaurants, a shortage of workers, and the fact that breakfast just wasn't doing well at some locations. But depending where you live, a Subway breakfast may still be in the cards. In an interview with Restaurant Business, then CEO Suzanne Greco called Subway's breakfast a regional success and revealed that in those areas where breakfast is doing well, they'll continue to serve and market their breakfast. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more mashed videos about your favorite restaurants are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.